To verify if the girl is really the legendary mermaid, a group of people completely ignored the girl's struggles. They locked her inside a huge water tank, then immediately opened the gate to let seawater in. Watching the water level rise rapidly, the girl restrained by heavy chains looked utterly desperate, until the water completely covered her body. Everyone just stood aside, watching coldly. Normally, ordinary humans cannot survive long underwater. Lack of oxygen quickly drains the body of strength, and consciousness soon becomes blurred. But the girl actually let out a roar underwater. Thin streams of bubbles kept rising from the corners of her mouth. She even opened her mouth and breathed like a fish. Everyone realized that this girl really was a mermaid. Then a man carrying a gun walked to the top of the tank. He fired continuously at the girl. The girl locked in chains kept dodging in the water. She miraculously avoided every lethal bullet. The man stared at the girl calmly staying under the water. His anger was completely ignited. He quickly replaced the magazine with a new one, preparing to launch a second round of attack. At that moment the girl suddenly let out a sharp scream. The water surface rippled strangely in response. The man seemed controlled and loosened his grip on the gun. Then, with a splash, he fell into the tank, driven by an irresistible force. His body slowly moved toward the girl. By the time he regained awareness, it was already too late. At this moment the roles had completely reversed. The man who was the hunter became the girl's prey. Witnessing the man's fate, the others were terrified and uneasy. They hurriedly wrapped the girl tightly, then threw her onto the yacht, speeding toward the deep sea. To prevent the girl from escaping again, they also bound her feet with an 80-kilogram chain, then threw the girl into the sea again. The extremely oxygen-deprived girl slowly stopped breathing. Then something strange happened. She suddenly opened her eyes, and began to breathe deeply with a steady rhythm. Her physical strength surged dramatically. She broke free from the heavy chains with her bare hands, swimming rapidly toward the surface. The girl finally escaped from the edge of death. She was astonished to discover she could control the tides of the sea. At this moment, the sea surface began to churn. Several dark figures raced swiftly through the water. In an instant they approached the shore. The shadows slowly emerged from the water. The girl was shocked to see who had arrived.